Hello everyone. Amit Sir's group tuition welcome you all for online learning session. Standard 7th, subject geography, lesson number 2 and part 4th. And this will be the last part of this lesson and we are going to complete our explanation here. Okay children. Now here characteristics of solar eclipse. Let me read it first. A solar eclipse occur on a new moon day but not on every new moon day. If and only if the sun, the moon, and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line, the solar eclipse occur. The maximum duration of a total solar eclipse is 7 minutes and 20 seconds, means 440 seconds. So children, these are the characteristics of solar eclipse, how we will describe solar eclipse. Okay, I'll repeat it again. It occurs on a new moon day but not on every new moon day. And second, occur if and only if the sun, the moon, and the earth are in the same plane. Let me repeat it again. If the sun, the moon, and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line, that time only it occurs. The maximum duration of a total solar eclipse 7 minutes and 20 seconds. That is total 440 seconds. Then comes characteristics of lunar eclipse. A lunar eclipse occurs on a full moon day, but not on every full moon day. Yeah. Next, a lunar eclipse occurs if and only if the sun, the moon, and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line. Children, if you will compare solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, see there what comes, the sun, the moon, and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line, the solar eclipse occur. Here a lunar eclipse occur if and only if the sun, the moon, and the earth are in the same plane, means these both the points are same. Got it? Then the maximum duration of a total lunar eclipse is 107 minutes. Okay children, so there is only one difference here of characteristics of solar eclipse and lunar eclipse, that here they occur in a new moon day but not on every new moon day, and here down a lunar eclipse occurs on a full moon day but not on every full moon day. Only here new moon day, down full moon day. This will be the difference and the timing will be the different. Okay, you can remember this it very easily. Then comes eclipse, an astronomical event. A solar eclipse or lunar eclipse is just an astronomical event. There is nothing auspicious or inauspicious about these events. Sometimes old people they used to say na, हाँ कुछ अच्छा होगा, कुछ बुरा होगा, like that. It's not like that. It is just a result of the sun, the earth, and the moon being in specific positions. Only this occurs because of their positions change. That's why there is a lot of curiosity about eclipses. People are having a lot of curiosity because an eclipse is not a regular occurrence. That's why they are very much curious to see the eclipse. Got it, children? For scientists working in the field of astronomy, eclipses and particularly total and lunar annular solar eclipses present great opportunities for study. Yes, children, eclipses and particularly total and annular solar eclipses present great opportunities for study for scientists working in the field of astronomy. Then scientists from all over the world make it a point to visit the locations where such events are going to occur. They carry out elaborate studies of eclipse conditions. So scientists are also very much eager to know how it happens, what are the events, where it is going to occur. Got it? They carry out very elaborate, means detailed studies of eclipse condition. Then always remember, while observing a solar eclipse, it is necessary to view the sun disk through dark glasses or special goggles made for that purpose. Otherwise, the intense light of the sun can be harmful to the naked eye. Naked eye means open eyes. Okay. Next, during the period of solar eclipse, a large number of birds and animals also they get confused due to the untimely darkness that sets in. At this, as this is an event that does not suit their biological clock. See, all birds and animals, they don't have their own clock, right? They only depend on the biological clock, means nature. And here, everything happens, everything goes dark. So they get confused, these birds and animals. So try to observe the responses of the birds and animals at the time of such events and record your observation. Okay, children. Now, do you know occultation and transit? What are these two new concepts? Like eclipses, some other specific conditions also occur with a reference to the sun or the moon. These are called occultation and transit respectively. We'll see what it is. Occultation occurs with a reference to the moon, and transit occurs with the help of with the sun. Okay, with the reference of sun. Now, again I am repeating, occultation occurs with the reference to the moon, and transit occurs with the sun. Occultation means what? This is a typical event occurring in space. What kind of an event? The moon revolves around the earth. While doing so, it obscures a star or a planet. It covers a star and a planet, and that celestial body appears to hide behind the moon. This is called occultation. It covers. The total solar eclipse is actually a kind of occultation. So during this, the sun disk gets hidden completely because of the moon. That's why this thing happens. And transit, if an inner planet like Mercury or Venus comes in between the line of the earth and the sun, a transit occurs. Any inner planet like Mercury or Venus, they comes between the line of the earth and the sun, then the transit occurs. At that time, a small dot appears to move across the sun disk. So transit is a type of solar eclipse. Got it, children? You all better watch videos also, children, so that it will be very much clear to you all. Now come on to the exercise. Correct the wrong statements and write down the corrected ones. The moon revolves around the sun. Is it correct? Wrong. The moon revolves around the earth. Answer is the moon revolves around the earth. Second, on a full moon day, the moon, the sun and the earth are positioned in this sequence. But this sequence is wrong. Answer, on a full moon day, the moon, the sun and the earth are positioned in sun, earth, moon sequence. First comes sun, then comes earth, then come moon. Then the revolutionary orbits of the earth and the moon are in the same plane. Right or wrong? Wrong. The revolutionary orbits of the earth and the moon are not in the same plane. The moon's revolutionary orbit makes an angle of 5 degrees with that of the earth. Okay, children. Next, in one revolution of the moon, its orbit intersects the earth's orbit only once. This statement is also wrong. In one revolution of the moon, its orbit intersects the earth's orbit twice. Not once, twice. It is alright to observe a solar eclipse without protecting the eyes. Wrong. It is harmful to observe a solar eclipse without protecting the eyes. While observing a solar eclipse, it is necessary to view the sun disk through dark glasses or special goggles made for that purpose. Sixth, an annular solar eclipse occurs when the moon is in the perigee position. This statement is also wrong because an annular solar eclipse occurs when the moon is in the apogee position. Got it? Next, select the correct option. Solar eclipse. In solar eclipse, what happens? The answer will be B. Correct? Yes. Then sun comes last, no there. Next, second, the shape of the sun disk at the time of annular solar eclipse. Answer is B. See the ring. The moon is hidden. Next, apogee position of the moon. A. Why? The earth and the moon are furthest. The distance is far away. Okay? Next. Details. Complete the following table. Phase of the moon, then lunar eclipse, then solar eclipse. Yes, children. Phases of the moon. In lunar eclipse, full moon day, and in solar eclipse, new moon day. Sequence. In lunar eclipse, moon, earth, sun. Solar eclipse, earth, moon, sun. Types of eclipse. Total and partial eclipse here. And in solar eclipse, total, partial and annular. Okay. Here maximum duration of total eclipses. In lunar eclipse 107 minutes and in solar eclipse 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Okay, children. Now diagrams, total and partial solar eclipse. It is in the textbook up. Total and partial solar eclipse. This. Okay, you can check in the textbook, children. Next, answer the following questions. Why do the sun, the moon and the earth not lie in one and the same line on every full moon and new moon day? Answer. Write it in the points. First point, the orbital path of the earth around the sun and that of the moon around the earth are not in the same plane. Second point, the moon's revolutionary orbit makes an angle of about 5 degrees with that of the earth. Therefore, the sun, the moon and the earth do not lie in one and the same line on every full moon day and new moon day. Second question, what total solar eclipse occurs? Why is partial eclipse also seen from the earth? Write in points. First, on a new moon day, if the sun, the moon and the earth are in the same plane and fall in one line, the shadow of the moon falls on the earth. Second point, a shadow of moon is of two types. A dark shadow of the moon falls on some areas of the earth, and at the same time a light shadow of moon falls on some other areas of the earth. Third, a total solar eclipse is visible from the areas of the earth falling in the moon's dark shadow, and a partial solar eclipse is visible from the areas of the earth falling in the moon's light shadow. Thus, when a total solar eclipse occurs, a partial eclipse is also seen from the earth. Then, next question. Suggest measures that can be taken to eradicate the superstitions related to the eclipse. So, answer: the following measures can be taken to eradicate the superstitions related to the eclipse. First point: with various activities and demonstration given in the textbook explaining the fact that eclipse is just an astronomical event and there is nothing auspicious or inauspicious. Second, collecting the scientific information about eclipses by referring to newspapers, reference books, and the internet, and sharing the same by way of posters, charts, group discussion, street play, etc. Okay, children. Next question. What precautions should we take while observing a solar eclipse? It is in the textbook here. You can write it down. Always remember paragraph. While observing a solar eclipse, it is necessary to view the sun disk through dark glasses or special goggles made for that purpose. Otherwise, the intense light of the sun can be harmful to the naked eye. Next. What type of solar eclipses will occur in perigee condition? Yes, children. What type of solar eclipses will occur in perigee condition? Children, the answer is the types of solar eclipses that will occur in perigee condition are total and partial. Okay, children. Here our lesson gets over. Children, this lesson is very interesting. I want you all to research it. You all collect, now see the activities they have given here. Collect paper cuttings about eclipses and paste them in a notebook. Then write a note on an eclipse that you have seen. Then using the internet, panchang and calendar, collect information about the eclipses that are likely to occur this year, because they mention in the panchang or in the calendar when the eclipses they come to know. But children, I want you all this lesson really, you better watch as much as videos you can related to this lesson, okay, so that it will clear your concept. You should not depend on only on this video. Okay, children. So here our lesson gets over. Thank you very much.